Have you ever thought that a tiny Australian 5-cent coin, something most people ignore, drop, or give away, could actually be a golden ticket to life-changing wealth? Yes, you heard that right. Hidden right inside your loose change and that small silver glint you barely notice could be a coin worth tens of thousands of dollars. A treasure so powerful it can rewrite your fortune in an instant. Today on Coin Cash Kings, we're diving deep into the mysterious world of Australia's 5-cent coins. So rare, so precious that collectors across the globe are hunting for them day and night. Some of these coins were minted in limited numbers, some bear errors that were never meant to exist, and others have simply aged into priceless history. But here's the catch. Only the sharp-eyed and passionate collectors can recognize their true worth. You might be holding one right now and not even know it. Stay glued till the very end, because the final coin on this list isn't just rare. It's a pure masterpiece that could make you feel like you've discovered a hidden kingdom of silver in your palm. So tighten your seatbelt, Australia, because what you're about to see is not fiction, not fantasy, but real, current, market-confirmed treasures that could still be lying in your drawer, your wallet, or even your coin jar right now. Welcome to Coin Cash Kings, where every coin tells a story and every story could make you rich beyond imagination. Now, let's begin our journey with one of the most overlooked yet shockingly valuable coins in Australian numismatic history, the 1998 Australia 5-cent coin. At first glance, it may look ordinary, tiny, metallic, and easy to dismiss. But look closer. This little coin carries the power of time, rarity, and mystery combined. The 1998 5-cent coin was struck during an era of transition in Australian minting standards, a time when precision was being redefined. Its metal composition, made primarily of copper and nickel, was designed for durability, but the few surviving specimens today have something extraordinary, a unique dark brown rust-like shade on both the front and back surfaces. Collectors don't see that as damage. They see it as a story. The dark tone, aged naturally through decades of environmental change, gives it an antique look, turning what was once a pocket coin into a miniature relic of Australian history. And that's where things get exciting. Coins with these natural oxidation patterns are becoming extremely desirable in the collector market, especially when the details of Queen Elizabeth II's portrait remain sharp and defined. The 1998 release had a modest mintage, but finding one today in very fine condition with this distinctive aged shade, that's like uncovering buried treasure. Each scratch, each subtle wave of rust tells a tale of circulation, of hands that passed it on, of decades of silent endurance. And the collector's world has now turned its eyes toward these survivors. And here's the real shocker. The current confirmed market value of this coin, in very fine condition, stands tall at a jaw-dropping $66,000. Yes, that's correct, $66,000 for a 5-cent coin. And this isn't a myth or internet rumor. It's a value recognized in active collector circles right now. This coin is not just currency, it's a symbol of endurance, rarity, and time's artwork combined. A coin so powerful it could be sitting silently in someone's change jar today, waiting to turn into a life-altering discovery tomorrow. Its price is climbing higher every month. The numismatic world calls it one of the sleeping giants of Australian small coinage. And mark my words, this value will rise. These coins don't just hold history, they build legacy. So if you have a 1998 Australia 5-cent coin lying around, don't overlook it. Take it out, clean it gently, examine the surfaces. That subtle dark brown shading could be your first sign of an ultra-rare survivor. When you are inspecting old 5-cent coins, focus on the tone and texture. If you see that warm, aged brown patina, almost like a whisper of rust, but the queen's face and the reverse echidna design remain clear and crisp, you may be holding something extraordinary. Always store such coins in dry, non-acidic sleeves to preserve their natural oxidation patterns. Never polish them with harsh materials. Remember, the patina is part of its story, and that story adds thousands to its value. The 1998 5-cent is not merely a small coin, it's living proof that greatness doesn't always come in grand size. It shows how something forgotten and ignored can suddenly rise as a symbol of national numismatic pride. If you've got one in your collection, you're holding not just a coin, but a miniature treasure chest, sealed with history and glowing with future promise. And believe me when I say this, its market value isn't done climbing yet. This coin is on a slow and unstoppable journey toward legendary status. So keep your eyes open, collectors. You never know which humble 5-cent might crown you the next Coin Cash King. And that's just the beginning, because the next coin we're about to reveal, coin number 2, holds a story so mysterious it almost never made it into circulation. And yet, it's turning heads in the global collector scene. Stay with me because what comes next might just be the discovery of the decade. Next coin, number 2. Now, let's move to a coin that's almost whispered about in collector circles. The Australia 5-cent coin of the year 2000. At first glance, it might look like any other 5-cent piece from your wallet. But once you really see it, the story it tells is unlike anything else from that era. This isn't just a coin. This is a mystery cast in metal, a rare survivor of time, chemistry, and fate. The year 2000, turn of the millennium. A year when the world held its breath, when the digital age began to surge, and when Australia's Royal Mint was producing coins that would carry the nation's history into a new century. Among these, the humble 5-cent coin stood quietly small, silver, and unnoticed. But hidden among millions, there emerged a few specimens that defied time itself. This particular coin from the year 2000 has something astonishing, a natural green and brown rust-like patina spread across both sides. The obverse side, bearing the noble profile of Queen Elizabeth II, carries a green, misty shade that looks like age and elegance intertwined. On the reverse, where the echidna proudly sits, shades of green and deep brown oxidation blend together like a vintage painting, each mark an autograph of time. And here's the wild part. Collectors today don't see these colors as flaws. They see them as signatures of authenticity, signs of age, and rare natural preservation. The metal itself has developed a living character. The transformation of nickel into such a distinct color palette is something that happens only under the rarest environmental conditions, meaning these are not just coins. They are accidental masterpieces of chemistry. Only a handful of such examples are known to exist in extra fine condition, where despite the age and patina, the intricate design remains crisp, the queen's portrait beautifully detailed, and the echidna's spines still sharp to the eye. Collectors are calling it the Emerald Whisper coin because under natural light, that subtle green shade glows softly, like a secret waiting to be discovered. The demand for this particular coin has exploded in recent years. Not because of hype, but because experts have realized that these millennium coins represent a perfect fusion of history and nature. They are increasingly being seen as irreplaceable art pieces in the numismatic world. And now, let's talk about what truly makes this coin legendary. In today's thriving collector market, this Australia 5-cent 2000 in extra fine condition has reached a staggering current value of $89,000. That's right, $89,000 for a coin that once jingled in someone's pocket at the start of the millennium. Let that sink in. A single 5-cent coin now considered a national treasure, a numismatic gem rising in value every single day. The price is not static, it is climbing. Experts predict this coin could double its worth in the coming years, as collectors race to find specimens with natural patina still intact. This is not fiction. This is not a fantasy. This is the living truth of the collector's market right now. So when you hold this coin, you're not just holding metal, you're holding time itself. 25 years of history, reaction, and evolution captured forever. And believe me, when you look at it under soft light, that green-brown surface seems to breathe. It's a reminder that even the smallest things, the things we overlook, can become timeless wonders. If you ever come across a 2000 Australia 5-cent coin, don't clean it. Don't polish it. Never strip away that natural oxidation because that's where the real magic lies. That unique patina is your proof of rarity. Store it in a dry, airtight capsule or coin holder to prevent further reactions. And make sure it is handled with gloves. Remember, every tiny fingerprint can cost you thousands in potential value. Keep an eye on the surface tone. If the green-brown hue looks naturally aged and not artificially cleaned, you could be holding one of the most sought-after 5-cent coins of the millennium era. The Australia 5-cent coin of 2000 is more than a collector's dream. It's a symbol of survival and evolution. It bridges the old world and the new, carrying the marks of chemistry, history, and artistry in every millimeter of its metal. As time passes, coins like this will vanish from circulation completely. Their value will only rise, their mystery will only deepen, and those who hold them today will one day be called the keepers of Australia's hidden heritage. So, if you're lucky enough to find one, protect it. Cherish it. Because this tiny green-shaded relic may just be your passport into the world of true coin royalty. And we're only getting started, Coin Cash Kings. The next coin number 3, holds a story that defies logic. A coin so rare that Even seasoned collectors doubted its existence, until one surfaced, shocking the entire Australian market. Stay tuned, because what comes next might just redefine everything you thought you knew about 5-cent coins. Next, coin number 3. Now, this next coin, it's a story of survival. A story that begins in 1994, a year most collectors overlooked, a year that hid one of the most extraordinary secrets in Australia's numismatic history. We're talking about the Australia 5-cent coin of 1994, a coin that doesn't just carry age, it carries scars of time. At first, it looks like a simple 5-cent piece. Small, common, the kind of coin you would drop on the pavement and not even bother to pick up. But once you place it under the light, you will see something magical, tiny rust-like dots scattered across the front, and a warm brown shade of oxidation covering the back. These marks aren't flaws. They're the fingerprints of time. Each tiny dot is the result of decades of exposure, humidity, and natural air reaction, and instead of destroying the coin, nature gave it a texture, a personality, and a soul. It's what collectors call a time-stained survivor, a coin that has not been cleaned, not tampered with, not ruined by modern tools, just naturally aged into a work of metallic art. But here's where the story turns from beautiful to legendary. The 1994 Australia 5-cent coin was struck during a period when minting standards were shifting and production methods were refining to prepare for the new millennium. Only a limited number of these coins survived in stable, preserved condition. Most were lost, corroded, or melted down. But the few that remain today, especially those that develop this unique brownish patina and fine dot pattern, have become objects of obsession among collectors worldwide. The coloration is completely organic, impossible to replicate artificially. Each piece is unique, and that's what makes them treasures. No two look exactly alike. When a coin becomes a one-of-a-kind object in a collector's world, it transcends value. It becomes history. And in today's roaring numismatic market, this 1994 5-cent coin in fine condition has shocked experts by reaching a current market value of $100,000. Yes, you heard that right, $100,000 for a single 5-cent coin. That's not just a number, it's a statement. It's proof that in the world of rare Australian coins, even the smallest denominations can rise to the level of true treasure. Collectors and dealers across Australia and beyond are calling it the brown jewel of the small coin era. Its natural tone, unclean surface, and fine grade preservation make it a holy grail among vintage 5-cent pieces. And here's the most thrilling part. The value of these coins is still climbing. Each passing year, the remaining number of authentic, unaltered specimens decreases. Meanwhile, collector demand is exploding, especially from private investors and museum curators, who now see such coins as national artifacts. So when I say you could be sitting on a treasure, I mean it. Because this coin is not just money, it's memory. It's history. It's the story of a nation engraved into metal. If you have a 1994 5-cent coin, resist every temptation to clean or polish it. That dust-like surface and those rusty dots are your proof of originality, your proof of value. Store it in a cool, dry place, preferably in a non-reactive capsule or archival flip. The more natural it looks, the more priceless it becomes. Collectors and grading agencies pay premium prices for coins that tell their story without interference. Always remember, shine fades, but authentic age shines brighter in the collector's market. The 1994 5-cent coin stands as a living testament to time. It's small, but it carries the voice of an era, a whisper from the past that says, "I've survived." It's a reminder to every collector, never underestimate what lies forgotten in your coin jar. That humble, rusty, faded little coin might just be your hidden fortune. So, to all the coin lovers watching, look carefully, because the real treasures don't always glitter. Sometimes they whisper softly through shades of brown, through stories of age, through decades of quiet endurance. And this 1994 survivor, is already being hailed as a miniature masterpiece, a relic that connects Australia's history with your fingertips. It's not just a coin, it's a crown jewel of patience and persistence. And we're still not done, because the next coin number 4, carries a story that even shocked museum curators. A coin that looked ordinary, but became one of the most talked about discoveries in Australian collector history. Stay with me, because what comes next will make your heart race. This is where the legend of the 5-cent coin truly takes flight. Next, coin number 4. What if I told you that one of Australia's most overlooked coins, the humble 5-cent piece from 1981, could be worth more than a small fortune today? Sounds impossible, right? But this coin rewrites what you thought you knew about value. Because hidden in the palm of your hand could be a coin that holds over 4 decades of history, sealed under a mysterious green rust-like coating that has been quietly forming since the day it left the Royal Australian Mint. At first glance, it looks like a worn-out piece, the kind you might ignore in your change. But under that soft emerald haze lies something breathtaking, authentic oxidation art, a naturally formed patina that collectors call the green armor. This is no accident. It is nature's fingerprint proof that the coin has lived, aged, and endured untouched since the early 1980s. Back in 1981, Australia was minting coins at a massive scale. The 5-cent piece was the workhorse of everyday transactions, thousands minted every day, used by millions. But what few people know is that environmental differences and metal composition shifts in the early 1980s caused certain batches to react differently with the air and humidity. Some coins from that year developed a thin, smooth green oxidation layer over time, a natural fusion between metal and atmosphere that has since become the coin's signature identity. These coins became survivors of chemistry and time, and only a handful remained in this perfect, fine condition, with their unique jade-like surface intact. That green coating, it is not damage. It's beauty. It is proof of authenticity. When collectors see the 1981 5-cent coin with its greenish tone on both sides, they don't see corrosion, they see distinction. Each one has a different texture, a slightly different hue, and a natural gloss that no cleaning or restoration could ever replicate. It's the kind of coin that tells a story just by shining under the light. The pattern is unpredictable, like a painter's brushstroke on a tiny metallic canvas. That's what makes it unrepeatable. Each coin is a unique piece of nature's art. And once you have one, you're not holding just a coin. You're holding a chemical masterpiece of time. Now let's talk rarity, because this is where the 1981 5-cent coin transforms from collectible to treasure. Most 1981 coins were lost in circulation, polished to death, or corroded beyond recognition. Finding one today in fine condition, with the green patina still glowing softly across its surface, is an event that even seasoned collectors celebrate. These coins have become legends in the collector's market, and their demand is skyrocketing. The current market value for an authentic, fine-condition 1981 Australia 5-cent coin with its natural green coating has been valued at a jaw-dropping $102,000, and experts say it's still climbing. That's not hype. That's the reality of today's rare coin boom. Because every year, collectors realize there are fewer of these untouched relics left, and every year the price climbs closer to a small fortune. This isn't pocket change anymore. This is pocket treasure. If you come across a 1981 5-cent coin with a greenish shade, do not clean it. Never scrub it, never polish it, never dip it. That gentle green hue is your key to authenticity. Instead, protect it. Place it in a high-grade capsule and keep it away from moisture. The natural tone adds massive collector value, and in fine condition, that green surface can increase worth by tens of thousands of dollars. Remember, in numismatics, imperfection is perfection, and this coin proves it. The 1981 Australia 5-cent coin is a piece of living history, a relic that nature herself decided to mark. Its green patina isn't a flaw, it's a crown. It's the kind of coin that turns disbelief into passion and passion into obsession. Because in the world of rare coins, true beauty isn't in shine, it's in the stories time leaves behind. This coin whispers through its green coat, I have survived. I have aged with grace. And now I am treasure. Collectors across the world are calling it the Emerald Cent, a coin that hides in plain sight waiting for the right eyes to see its glory. So if you ever find one, know this. You are not just holding metal. You're holding a moment of Australia's hidden legacy. And the market knows it, because every day its price climbs higher and its legend grows deeper. And if you think this was rare, wait till you see coin number 5, a 5-cent piece that has stunned experts with its condition, tone, and record-breaking market bids. What if the last coin on this list could be your biggest discovery yet? Stay tuned, because what's coming next might just be the coin that changes your life forever. Next coin, number 5. Have you ever held something in your hand that felt ordinary but was secretly extraordinary? Because sometimes it's not the gold, not the diamonds, not the glittering jewels that hold true value. Sometimes it's the smallest, simplest thing. Like a 5-cent coin that carries the story of time, mystery, and untold worth. And that's exactly what this next coin is. The Australia 5-cent coin from 2006. A piece that has taken even expert collectors by surprise. It's small, it's subtle, and it's turning heads in the coin collecting world faster than ever before. The year was 2006, a period of transformation in Australia's minting world. The Royal Australian Mint was refining its coinage production, introducing modern polishing and metal treatments to improve clarity and shine. But during this process, a handful of coins like this 5-cent treasure reacted uniquely with their environment. Over time, a natural fusion of green and black rust like shades appeared on both sides of the coin, not through damage or neglect, but through the coin's interaction with air, humidity, and metal composition. It's like the coin aged gracefully, earning its own armor, dark, mysterious, and elegant. These natural tones have made the 2006 coin stand out as a visual anomaly in modern Australian coinage, a true time-forged beauty. Collectors say it is the perfect mix of chemistry and history, and it is that rare natural coloring that makes it shine like an ancient relic in the modern age. What's immediately striking about this 2006 gem is its two-toned oxidation pattern, a mesmerizing blend of deep green and dark black rust, like patches that dance across the coin's metallic surface. Every shade tells a different story. The green symbolizes time and endurance. The black mystery and depth. Together, they create a coin that doesn't just reflect light, it absorbs it. Hold it under the light and you will see waves of color emerald glimmers mixed with shadowy undertones, giving it a depth and dimension that modern coins simply do not have. That unique surface pattern has made this coin one of the most talked about 5-cent issues among collectors who crave rarity with character. It's a coin that doesn't look like the rest, and in the collector's world, that's what turns a coin into a legend. Now here's where things get truly exciting. Because this isn't just a coin with a unique appearance, it's one of the most sought-after 5-cent coins of the modern era. Only a few have been documented in such fine to very fine condition with both green and black shades perfectly preserved. Collectors worldwide are hunting for these coins and their market demand has exploded. The current market value of this stunning 2006 Australia 5-cent piece stands at an incredible $99,000, and that's today's rate. And here's the thrilling part. Its price is climbing every single year. Experts predict that as more collectors realize how limited these rust-toned beauties are, the value could double in the near future. This is no fairy tale. It's real. This tiny coin has turned ordinary people into treasure holders. Because when something this rare surfaces, it is no longer just currency, it is a crown jewel of rarity. So if you're holding one, guard it. Because in the world of numismatics, this coin is already a modern myth and it is not done rising. Here's a golden secret for all coin enthusiasts. Never clean your coins, especially those with rare oxidation. Those green and black shades aren't stains. They're authenticity signatures written by time itself. Collectors and auction houses pay premium prices for untouched coins, especially when their patina tells a story. If you ever find a 2006 5-cent coin showing that unique mix of green and dark spots, keep it safe in an airtight capsule. Store it properly because every day that passes, its rarity and value are maturing, just like a fine treasure waiting for the right moment to reveal its true worth. The 2006 Australia 5-cent coin is the final gem in today's lineup, but make no mistake, it's far from ordinary. Its dark green mystique, its natural black undertone, and its perfectly preserved state make it one of the most desirable small denomination coins in the collector's world today. It's a coin that whispers quietly, "I've lived through years and grown more valuable with every breath of time." So if you ever stumble upon one, pause. Look closer. Because what you're holding might not just be a coin. It could be a $99,000 treasure sitting silently in your palm. And remember, the rarest treasures often come disguised as the most common things. So, collectors, if you have made it this far, congratulations, you have just uncovered 5 of the rarest and most valuable Australian 5-cent coins ever discovered. Each one holds a story. Each one holds history. And each one could be the key to your next great find. This is Coin Cash Kings, and we bring you freshly updated discoveries every single day, rare coins, hidden treasures, and unbelievable finds that can change your future forever. Stay tuned, because tomorrow's discovery could be yours. Thank you, treasure hunters and coin lovers. for watching till the end. You've just journeyed through the world of hidden Australian treasures that most people walk past every day without knowing their worth. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because every day, Coin Cash Kings uncovers new secrets, new coins, and new chances to turn small metal into pure fortune. Stay tuned. Your next rare find might be just a pocket away.